Alright guys, just finished up our second box of pennies. I'll just show you how many copper pennies that we had and I'll weigh them, and then we'll take a look at some of the better finds that we had. But in total we had 894 copper pennies, which works out to 35.76%. So a little bit lower than our usual 40%. Actually both boxes this weekend weren't too spectacular on either of the Wheats and King George pennies or on the copper pennies. But that's alright. Let's take a look at each of the years in total. For these 1982 to 1996, we had 518. From 1980 and 1981, these are the Canadian pennies, we had 61 pennies in total. Next we have the 1953 to 1979 Canadian copper pennies, and in total we had 257, not too bad there. And lastly we have the pre-1982 American copper pennies, and we had 58 of those in this box. But I'll just go ahead and weigh these up. Again, as I've mentioned in our previous videos, each of the pails weigh about an ounce each, so I'll just subtract 4 ounces to make sure that I get the correct copper weight. And again, just putting it on here. Trying to get a good look at that. Alright, so we have 5 pounds and 9.9 ounces. And again, just subtracting the 4 ounces for the pail, we have 5 pounds and 5.9 ounces. So not too bad. It's really good for the copper here in this box. But let's take a look at some of our better finds. We didn't have too many of the Wheat pennies or King George VI pennies. Let's start with the Wheat pennies. Again, the first one that you see there on the left, it's a really nice 1920. I was really happy when I found that. And then pretty much all the way on the other end of the spectrum, the last year for the Wheat pennies we had a 1958D. And again for King George VI, our first one there is a 1938. It's always great to find the King George VI pennies from the 1930s. And then we also had one from 1947. We didn't get any foreign coins or any interesting coins in this box, but we did have 7 of the 1982 American pennies. These are the ones that we always just set off to the side until we weigh them to confirm which ones are zinc and which ones are copper. Alright, that's it guys. We should be able to fill up a few more boxes. Definitely this pail, once it gets to the top, it will fill a box. So we'll fill a box of the 1982 to 1996, and even, actually we might be a little bit short for these 1953 to 1979, but we'll definitely get another box out of it next week. I'm hoping that by the end of the summer we can fill up the American pennies here in a box, and then also the 1980 and 81 Canadian pennies as well. Alright, so that's it guys. Thanks again for watching as always. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be great. Stay tuned next week. We'll show more nickels and penny videos, and hopefully even do a dime box as well. Trying to still find our first silver dime. Alright, that's it for now guys. Talk to you soon.